10 million to the first one. Answer is 12. Answer is 14. Answer should be 21. The answer is 8. 9. The answer is 9. That was for Quentin Glean. Answer should be -4. Pick a number from 1 to 10. Today there are 2 winning numbers. The winning numbers today are 10 and 2. The objective today is to calculate the determinant of a matrix. The learning target is you should be able to say, I can find the determinant of a 2x2 and a 3x3 matrix after today. A determinant determines whether or not the system of equations has a unique solution. If the determinant is not 0, then the system of equations has a unique solution. So these matrices are given from a system of equations. Example number 1. There is your matrix, and to find the determinant you must do the following. You're going to multiply here 4 times 5 and then subtract the multiplication of 2 times 6. That is 20 minus 12, which is 8. 8 is the only value you need for your final answer. That is all the work you would have to show for a homework problem as well. Example number 2. Find the determinant. Multiply here first, -1 times 6, and then subtract 3 times a -4. That is -6 plus, because of the 2 negatives, 12. And the answer will be 6. 2x2s are the easiest. We'll start off doing a few of these before we go to 3x3. Bring this up and drop it off. The solution for the practice problem is 10 times 3 minus 5 times 7, which is 30 minus 35. Answer is -5. Bonus problem. The solution for the bonus should be 4 times 2 and then subtract 3 times 0. That is 8 minus 0, which is 8. Try this one and bring it up. Everybody had this one right. The solution should go like this. It is 7 times 4 minus 6 times 3, which is 28, minus 18. The solution is 10. To find the determinant of a 3x3 matrix, you must first copy down the original matrix as it appears in the problem. Make sure you copy everything right. Then you're going to go back and augment this matrix, which means to add something to the right of it. You're going to add the first 2 columns to the end of the matrix. So it will look like this and this. Once you do that, you're ready to find the determinant, which is found by doing this. You are going to multiply these together and then multiply these together and then multiply these together to start with. So let's do that. We'll have -2 times 5 times 2, and then add that with 1 times 2 times 4, and add that with 7 times 3 times 6. when we go back, we have a negative 20 plus 8 plus 21 times 6. 21 times 6 should be 126. Okay, and then from there, we're going to have to continue to add. That would be a negative 12 plus 126, which is 114. And that is just to start with. Hold this number. This is not the final answer. Now we have to subtract in order from left to right the following three products that we get. And I'll change to yellow up here. You're going to subtract from 114 the product of these three numbers, and then subtract this separately, and then subtract this separately. So I'll move that up and try to fit this in here at the bottom. You're going to have 4 times 5 times 7. And then you're going to take away 6 times 2 times negative 2. And then take away 2 times 3 times 1. Now don't forget, this is all from 114. So it's a good idea to slip this in here, 114, and then put minus 140. And then you're going to have minus whatever this quantity is. You have two negative signs in there, so it's plus 24, and then minus 6. And you must solve all of that. 114 minus 140 is going to be a negative 26, and then plus 24 minus 6. This gives me a negative 2, and then subtract 6 to get 8. 8 is the final answer. Negative 8, yes. Negative 8 is the final answer. Example number 2. Recopy the matrix, and then insert the first two rows, or not the first two rows, but the first two columns off to the right. 9, 0, 2, 1, 4, 7. And what we'll do first is we will multiply these three, and then these three, and then these three, and add them together. When we do that, you'll have 9 times 4, which is 36, times the negative 3 is negative 108. And then 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, times 2 is negative 2. Since we're adding, it becomes a minus 2. And then 0 times 0 times 7 is 0. So from this addition, we're going to come up with a negative 110. And you have to hold that, because you have to go back and do what's going to be in yellow here, which is this, and then this, and this. Don't forget that you're keeping, that doesn't show up very well, so I'll change colors. You're keeping this, the negative 110, and then inserting behind that the subtraction of each product. So starting with this one here, 2 times 4 times 0, we subtract 0. And then minus 7 times negative 1 is negative 7, times 9 is negative 63. And then negative 3 times 0 times 1 is 0, so we subtract 0. Alright, we'll finish this out here. Negative 110 minus 0 is negative 110. And then you have minus a negative 63, and then minus 0. Negative 110 plus 63. Negative 110 plus 63 comes out to be, is that negative 47? And then when you take away 0, it's still negative 47. Therefore, this is your final answer. Answer on this one should be negative 14. Answer to the bonus problem is 54. On this bonus problem, it is 10 million to the first one that gets it done. Answer should have been a negative 70. Homework assignment for tonight.